Total War, House of Julii campaign with me, Squawker. And when we left off, things were still not going good really. Things were recovering, mind you, however, things are getting worse for the House of Julii as we struggle to conquer Gaul, and now we're starting to be outpaced by the other families, methinks. The Scipii are slowly taking Sicily, and the Brutii have suddenly exploded and are taking over a lot of Greece, but that's issues for another day. What are the problems facing the House of Julii in the year 250 BC? Well, the biggest one really is the fact that we unfortunately lost Amulius in our last battle against the new Warlords Confederacy built by the Britannians. However, we did manage to eventually win the battle, and we've driven them back to Trier. So now we're holding Trier to siege with our large army. And if we can take Trier, I'm not going to be marching further. I will not be marching to towns like Samara or Briva in Belgica. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn Trier into a stronghold because I need to strengthen my position in Central Europe, and that is what I'm going to do. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing with my Decius Curtius now.
At your service.
But I think it would be good for some reconnaissance to keep an eye out for British reinforcements. So I'm going to just have him scout up here into Germania Superior, because this territory seems to have been changing hands a few times. I've seen reports that it's been owned by the Germanians, reports that it's been owned by the Britannians, and it looks like it's still owned by the Germanians. The town of Matamadoria, controlling Germania. In theory, there's actually a very large Germanian army. So actually, you know what, I'm glad I didn't declare war on the Germanians. I could even try and turn them into an ally, but I'm very cautious about making new allies at the minute. I do have a diplomat who is on his way. He was on his way towards the Scythians, but now I'm going to arrange passage for him to head to the Middle East. So at the minute he's heading for Campus Siphi, and from there he shall continue moving. Sextus Antio, we also have him near Oscar. So next turn we're going to have him talk to whoever's governing Oscar, and hopefully we can get the Spaniards involved in this conflict. So at the minute the Spaniards have sort of been living in isolation, having their own private war against the Carthaginians, but I think we could use... I need the Spanish to really try and get some pressure on the Gauls before the Gauls try and make another move against us. I mean, because they could either move on Lugdunum or they could move on Mediolanum, though I do have a new army under construction in Arretium in order to try and take back parts of Gaul and even conquer new parts. I've got Principes being constructed in Arretium, so I think we could get some equites coming from Mediolanum, which is exactly what I'm doing. I've got 3 equites on their way out of here. And Rhymnia, well, I think we'll just have to wait on that archery range, because I would like to have some Roman archers in this army rather than, as opposed to Velites. Velites are okay, but I do prefer a bow over a javelin. Still, we don't really have a lot to do this turn, so we're just going to go to the next turn, because we're just waiting on siege equipment to be built in order to try and take Trier. So, on to the next turn. Alright, so we've been fortunate enough to get through this turn without any more disasters happening, you know, no more attacks. Watching Numerius was blocked by a Dacian army, but he can continue moving forward now, so I'll give him new orders to head towards Campus Getae, which looks like the Thracians either own or they've taken over. I'm not really too sure about East European politics, you know, who controls what. I know that this area is basically contested between the Dacians, the Scythians, and the Thracians, but I'm not really sure if the Thracians are at war with anyone at the minute. Might be at war with the Brutii soon, but whatever, that's not really our concern. So let's go to the end of turn report. Lost a little bit of money, but I believe last turn I was spending on extra things, so yeah. New construction, so Sagasta now has a fort, Batavia now has a forum. Now a forum is a very, very good building for Batavia to have, because that means we have access to a new special unit. From here we can now actually start recruiting assassins. So we're going to get our first assassin going out here, because I think we're going to have a very good use for assassins. I'm also going to have a new spy trade, so I'm going to have a spy escort him. I mean, actually no, actually I want Decius Curtius to be my battle spy. I was going to say I could pair him up with Decius, but I'm going to keep Decius out on the field, because I'm going to use him to keep an eye on
at your service.
Make sure that no one's making moves against me. I'm going to have a new spy trade out of Batavium. He will go with my assassin. We're going to try and thin out the Gaul family members or start sabotaging them, because that's what assassins are good for. They're good for basically constructing covert actions. But oh, there is a big Britannian army, and to be honest, you don't need to be a genius to know where that army's going. It's heading on its way to relieve Trier. Can we get any information on it? Good, we can. There's 2 diplomats in this army for some reason, but apologies for my coughing. There is a lot of warband on it, so it's another weak army. However, there is a British light chariot in that army. And British chariots will be a pain for the Trier army to take out because there's no cavalry in this army, there's no spears in this army. This army really needs to rest now. We're in a bad position, so we need to take Trier.
Attack!
How goes the siege? We're 1 turn away from having our ram, so God. I did have 2. I mean, I am constructing 2 rams. Or am I constructing a 3rd ram? I think I could cancel. I don't, because the thing is, if now that I know there is a very big army on its way, I don't want to take it because I don't even have a general to lead the army, right? Take that ram off. We're gonna take.
Summon under siege, sir.
We'll take Trier this turn because I need to get into Trier. I need to reinforce its defences and hold it because there is a big storm coming. That army could be going to Germany. You know what, the danger might pass, but you know what? I think the Britannians will be more concerned about trying to hold whatever they have in Europe right now because they only hold 2 provinces in Europe, and I'm about to reduce them to 1. Shall we do? Lugnum's doing fine now. Garrison's getting better now. I have 5 Hastati in it, but Equites replenished. I have Town Watch. Now with the Triarii, I can't replenish because in order to recruit Triarii, you actually need the next level of barracks. So I believe you need an army barracks, and that means I'd have to upgrade a city, which I could do in Batavium, but let's face it, Batavium doesn't fucking deserve an upgrade right now. Oh yeah, recruitment report. What has been recruited? Principals, Equites, goody gumdrops. So Batavium's constructing that. Batavium's getting roads. I've been meaning to do is let's have a look at the advanced settlement details of Batavium. Why is the city doing so terrible? Why are we losing so much? Oh, apparently this city's paying. What army do we have, garrison? We can't be losing that much to upkeep on army. I mean, look, we're losing. Oh no, wait, I think I get it. Let's just have a look. Your armed forces total running costs are dividing up according to settlement size. Alright, so each settlement pays a certain amount towards army upkeep. This city happens to pay the most to upkeep. I get you now. So that's why Batavium's losing money. Batavium contributes the most to army upkeep, so obviously the more army I have, the more upkeep Batavium pays. Bigger cities always pay the most. Because we're making good income, we're making a decent amount of trade, a little bit off admin, not too much off tax. Alright. I know where we're at now. However, we really do need to try and get on top of this squalor, which is driving down public orders. We'll get the roads up, we'll get a public bath, so that will kick squalor. Oh, what does that do? Public baths. They keep down population growth for some reason, but whatever. If we get a public bath, so that'll keep down squalor, so I may as well keep Batavium happy, because you know what, if Batavium is basically footing the bill for my army bill, really. There's an annoying Gaelic fleet in my area, and Corrales is no longer being blockaded by piracy. That's good, that restarts trade with the Carthaginians. I'm going to keep Massilla under blockade though. That's going to slow down Gaelic trade, slow down their gold income. I don't think there's really anything else we need to do now. Lugnum's running okay on its own, however, I'm just still waiting on a new active general to come into the field. How close are we to a new general? Quite far off, I believe. I mean, we have Nero Julius, but he's only 10, so we've still got about maybe a minimum of 11 turns to wait until we have Nero Julius in our army. Appius Julius will also be joining him at least, and Tiberius Julius still has a way to go. We can adopt we can also adopt family members. Do I have any women I can marry off as well? Any single ladies who need a husband? No, we don't. We don't have any single ladies. We have widows, but I think they're a bit past it now, unfortunately. So yeah, no women at all. No women. We do have a little girl growing up. You know, we do have Titiana, who's 10, so have to wait a few more turns until she's eligible as well for marriage. So as it stands, I am not getting any new family members, and that is annoying. But what we should do now is... Decius Curtis, try and link up with that army so we can get more intel on it.
Orders.
And Captain Titus, you're going to have to lead the siege.
Prepare for battle!
We can't afford to wait any longer if there's a very big reinforcing army on the way. I'd rather take the city and try and hold it than fight another field battle where I'm just going to get stomped. So, assault the city. Alright, so we're fighting... Oh, there's a family member here as well, so alright, this is a chance to kill him. Oh, it's Senanius. Let's have a look at the advanced details. So, Senanius was the only general to actually live from that battle, I believe. And he's actually the heir. So if we can kill a faction heir, that is some good stuff. We're taking out a top family member here. Can we get some more information on him? He's got good command, decent influence, so you know. We can definitely touch him. We can definitely get him. Let's check the info. So we've got some warbands. Alright, it's going to be a very easy battle actually. He's got a weak garrison. So you know what? We can take this with absolute minimum of losses. I've got 2 battering rams. I'm going to split my men into 2. Just basically create a sandwich. You know, we're just going to squash the times and take them out. Let's get into this battle. It'll be nice to fight a battle where I can actually win. I mean, I've been winning a few battles against Italians. However, they are taking their toll. We've lost a general. We're just starting to lose units to a general. You know, I can't get perfect results every battle. So, you know, we really need to seek refuge now. We need to get somewhere safe. I'm not falling back to London now because I don't want to risk a full-out invasion. You know what?
Those are our enemies, the Britons. Brave? Yes. Foolish? Certainly. Soon to be dead? That, men, is up to you. They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations. They think their walls are enough to stop us. They should think again. We outnumber them comfortably, but that should not be seen as an excuse not to fight hard. Why let your brother carry your burden? I have never yet lost a fight against these men. I have no intention of starting today. So together, we will gain another victory. The seer has been consulted, but his vision is clouded. Today we make our own destiny then. Now, set your minds on the task to come. Strike hard! Strike without mercy!
I know I should have skipped this speech because Captain shouldn't be allowed to make speeches, but you know what, he gets to make this speech because, you know, we're doing this battle in the memory of Amulius Julius. He definitely lived up to the legacy of his father because Quintus was a good fighter and Amulius was a good fighter till the end, so... How are we going to do this battle then? Well, this is the settlement of Trier, which controls Germania Superior. So if I can take this, I'll be making inroads into Germanian territory as well. You never know, the Germanians might want this territory off me. You know, they might pay a pretty price for it. But I want to make this into my stronghold in Central Europe. So I can better keep everyone in check, you know, because I'm going to just try and basically assert authority over the region. Now there are 2 gates I can potentially attack. There's this gate here where I'm most of my armies, and there's this gate here. Attacking this gate will give me a relatively straight shot into the plaza, and attacking the main gate will also give me a very straight shot into the plaza. So with the indirect route, I'll basically send a reserve army, sort of like, you know, just to sort of like bring in a flank. So that is where my mercenaries are going to go because they're quite depleted, unfortunately. They've done very good service. I think we can definitely say that, you know, these barbarian mercenaries winning battles, holding that, you know, you'd show me a thing or two about barbarians, lads. You guys go there. And then we have a town watch manning the other ram, so you know what, may as well just let the expendable units do that, take the initial arrow fire.
Move out!
At the same time, we're just going to be using the Hastati to get into the gate, because Hastati will be the main shock unit. So you lot get there, and...
Units, forward!
Sorry,
Units!
mainly because we're fighting a weaker army, we may as well not piss around with expendable units. You know, we'll just get the Hastati and basically make this a very quick, clean operation. Just send them in, gut them, kill them, done. Town Watch will be coming in after. I'll have sort of like scope around the city.
Forward!
I mean, Town Watch are not brilliant in a straight up fight. However, if I can get them into the flanks of the enemy, I might be able to make some use of them. And I could probably use them as a diversionary tactic for the enemy general, who is riding upon his chariot, annoyingly. However, that is how I'm going to deploy. So basically, Hastati are going to use the shock force. They're going to get into the main gate, clear it out, and then start a march on the plaza. Barbarian mercenaries are the secondary force. They're going to go in this gate, try and control this area, just so we can try and keep the British spread thin. That's what we should do, you know. If I had time to build a third ram, what I was going to do was I'm going to have a Town Watch, man a third ram. We're going to attack this gate here. So basically, then we would have had the British spread really thin. It would have been a very easy battle for me to win. However, obviously with the very big army which has just marched out of Belgica, we really need to get a push on, you know. If we can take this city, we can try and use it as a place to hold back the British, because if they take Trier back, I think they could come for Lugdunum. So, you know, this is where we're going to make our stand. We'll get in there, we'll replenish as quick as we can. You know, even, you know, we'll have to basically rush a militia barracks if the city can sustain it, get better walls. We'll just have to do whatever we can to improve the city and use it to make a hold against the Britannians, because the Britannians are a really, really frustrating enemy to fight here. So, 3, 2, 1, start. Alright, we're not going to waste any time. Get to that gate, start running it down. What have we got defending this gate? Just a few peasants, a few warband, nothing big really, and just sort of like a lone warband with his banner carrier. He must be like some sort of champion or something, but in reality he's just a shit. Hastati, I want you to fire at will, so as soon as that gate's open, you are going to be chucking your pillars in. The general is hovering around this area as well. He's definitely going to go for where he can get the most kills. But that leaves this gate very open, so the barbarian mercenaries, do you want to get in there and start battering away the gates? Because he's left one warband there, so you know what, that'll be a very even matchup. We can probably take him out really, because I should outnumber him slightly. So, you know, we can surround him and just get to that gate and get ready to catch him. This is going to be a battle about land control. We need to control the gate and try and hold him. I mean, obviously we're not at the stage in the campaign where we can have some really big epic sieges yet. But soon we will, you know, soon we will go from raiding bumfuck barbarians to taking on a bigger civilization. Should the campaign be necessary. You never know who you're going to fight next, because there are many enemies to fight here. Now,
our soldiers have reached the gates with a battering ram.
Right, start battering that gate down, lads. We've got the starting position ready to march in this place in the air. Barbarian mercenaries have nearly got their gate up. Well, they haven't got their gate up. The peasants are going to probably try and be the first line of defense, so we can take them out. They'll break as soon as they start here in there, chucking their bombs around. Looks like the general's retreating to the plaza. That's where he's going to make his stand. He's going to be the hardest one to take out because he's heavy cavalry. He's a chariot. He has area of effect damage, and he also has range to rounds. So I'm going to have to basically. We don't have dedicated spear units to body, but I think that's actually where the Roman factories come weakest, because
the enemy gate is down. Our battering ram has done its work.
Rushing there and take these territories as well. Another Town Watch.
Our soldiers are at the gates. Now they must batter a way through.
Just look at those starting flooding it. Just roll them.
Our soldiers have captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
Of civility, nobility. So just being generally better than you. Start, you really don't need to throw your
unit, cease fire!
Start, you know, you can just basically beat these guys form a line here and get ready to march on the plaza. As far as we can tell so far, it's going to be minimal resistance. There is that one wall back there for you, people just being very easy to kill. Let's get over here because
our soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through the gate.
As soon as you drop that ram, I want you to taunt, and then you're going to charge in, scare these guys.
Ready.
Right, you ready? Pop those taunts. Let's scare them. There you go. Let that go down. Right there. Like it's not like go. Get in there, lads. Get in there. Gut those horrible Britannians. Gut these barbarian mercenaries are more experienced. Attack! We could lose this game. However, if we do lose the game, we're not going to cry. We're going to take what we can from it. You know, as we are, we're going to start tiring out these guys, start thinning their numbers. If those guys join us, we'll start thin their numbers, we'll clear them out. Keep distracted away from the big army to start using marching to their back. Town Watch can also try and watch club. You can look this flank, get ready to win. The general might go for the Town Watch, however it goes. That keeps the general away from the plaza. Seconds damage. If this means time to set up a position, we have been there on this, we have been there on this. I think, you know, these men have had a very long camp, they're tired, battered. It keeps some pressure on, you know, that was part of my tactic, you know. We spread the British fear, and then we, don't fight big blobs of enemies, we fight smaller, manageable ones. And I said my big here, so let's try and get some starts here. Start closing in, you know, if we expose them, you know, because they think they're safe. Otherwise, the flanks are secure, how do we start taking these flanks? You know, we are going to win this. My units are currently fighting by the chariots, so that doesn't mean the general's not too far away. He's over there. Where are you at right now? Town Watch start making your way up the stairs. It does bring you into contact with the general, but it will scare him off. Barbarian mercenaries are done with their conflict, however they didn't come out of it very well, and it looks like the general could go for them. That's this sign is yeah, he's coming into this right at the start. If we can bog the chariots down, that's where we can start. The chariots are completely blind to our ability. They need them next to it. If they can stay mobile, maybe I should have kept the Town Watch somewhere else so I'd maybe ready to take my flanks over the Town Watch. Get up here as quick as you can. We'll show that, you know, we'll fight with them while they're chariot, it's safe to say that the chariots are causing nasty damage to us, however I am seeing quite a few chariots dying.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack!
Low to get in. I just come out this one yet. This was a pretty let's think about it. Just to take trio, we have killed so many enemies.
Your general now lies dead because of his foolishness. His men will lose heart. No! The Hastati are breaking. Oh, come on! Yeah. Oh, you're kidding me. Just because we lost a shitty captain. Oh, come on! Don't insult the men with Amulius now. Come on, we were winning! What a load of shit. We're not going to stand up to that big army that's coming our way. Town Watch are just... Look, Town Watch are fighting better than you. You know, they're trying to pull that chariot. Come on! What if you had the monster Amulius in the last one? If Amulius was here, he could have recovered this. I would have brought him into the sea. That's fucking stuff. Units! We've got these barbarian mercenaries. They're going to have a go at the plaza. However, I'm not going to expect great things off them. We've got another watch here. Looks like some of the Hastati actually decided to reform. Looks like yeah, look, they're cheering. See,
Town Watch, they brought down those chaps. Right, you never know, we might win this one here. Right.
Unit, Town
Watch group and we've fought. Taking out the biggest British fence that they have. Still have a chance to bring this back. Town Watch. Okay, sorry, Hastati, reform here. We're going to hold them on this screen. Some more Hastati are breaking. We're going to take whatever Hastati hasn't broken and we're going to use it to their Barbarian mercenaries, you're going to start, you're going to travel over the farm, keep them busy while I just Hastati around.
Units, attack!
Get in there. I know you guys are tired, you have fought very hard in this
attack!
We've fought very hard in this campaign overall. But I need you to get in there and take this plaza back. So, you know, I don't know why you're all walking on it in terms of the fuck around. We can still take the battalions out. You know, they don't have a general leader. They're not in the greatest moral sense. You're being engaged.
Units, attack!
Get some pillars in them, get whatever you can in them, and take them out. This was a new little reform. They actually reformed it. Stand back and get around there. Start here, try and take them. You know, still takes me. I know you can start with your you've got to learn. Just because one thing goes wrong, don't lose the campaign. Think of Rome in your hands. Units, advance! All of them every one of these groups. You may be taken by the Third Warlord Confederation. However, I retake Tria. You may prevent the formation of the Fourth Warlord Confederation. There may still be many more. Warlord Confederations to take out. Take them out one by one. Eliminate them like some sort of master Roman hitman. Take Tria. Create ourselves strong to defend against the oncoming storm. I'm going to get reinforcements from Italy to Tria until I don't think we can get them up there in time. That's a crash. That's going to be a popular assault. Let's just focus on winning Tria. This is all that's left now. Just keys. We can take them. Fought well, lads. When you put your minds to it, you put your hearts into it. This is a scum out. He's the last one.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours.
Statistics then. Captain Tertius versus Zenanius. The Battle of Tria, 250 BC. I mean 250. What year was this? 250 BC. So we deployed 422 men. We killed 245 men. We eliminated the entire enemy army. So you know what? That is a good accolade for us to take. We only have 206 men remaining though, and there is a big army on its way. So we need to replenish as quick as we can. We may have to just spam cheap units like Town Watch and Peasants. But we're going to basically grab everything we can to hold this place before the British try and take it back. Zenanius had 245 men, but let's have a look at who did the best. So, Hastati, 26, 12, 14, right? Velites didn't do anything, I just kept them in the backup for the entire mission. I didn't really have any use for them. Barbarian mercenaries didn't do well. Some of the Hastati got high kills. Yeah, not the most kills, you know, no particular standout unit. The Barbarian mercenaries did definitely do their part though, you know. They held very well during the entire thing. But we're going to have to basically just see what we have left and try and work out a plan to hold this place, you know. Conquering this place was only half of the battle. The other half is going to be holding it. Let's go back to the campaign map. In moments of action, remember the value of silence and order, by the way. But also remember, don't break if one thing goes wrong.
Splitting the troops!
Always hold if you can.
Victory! This land is Roman!
Right, we control Tria now. Now, Tria's public order is, yeah, its loyalty is low. So, what do we do? What do we do with this place? Do we occupy it? Do we enslave it? Or do we exterminate it? Just because I really need the cash, I'm going to go for an extermination. It's going to wipe out most of the population. However, it does mean I get a lot of denarii from looting. I get about 800. But then again, an occupation wouldn't kill anyone. If I enslave it, it just disperses the population. Maybe an occupation would be what I need. I do get a little bit of money. You know what? Actually, yeah, we'll just go for an occupation. We won't go for an extermination just yet. We'll save exterminations for another time. Maybe with a little bit of adjustment to the policies of the place, we can work some magic with it. But all we can replenish it in it is the town watch. We don't have any construction. So keep the build policy on growth. That just keeps the peeps happy. Let's have a look at some settlement details. So yeah, we do need to get public order back up. There is some general unrest because there is no governor. We definitely need to eliminate the culture penalty. What do we have built here? We have a warlord's hub, palisade, muster field, trader. We're gonna definitely take out their shrines. You know, can I demolish it? Yeah, I can. Obviously taking out barbarian shrines obviously removes a little bit of that culture penalty, hopefully, because I'm just going to put in a Roman shrine. You know, we're going to Romanise this place. There is obviously the distant capital and squalor to take into consideration. There is devastation, and that's mainly caused by me hanging around here too long. Right, we'll get yeah, I'll do the shrine to backers just for the big population, like just for the big boost. Actually, no. If I do to Sarah's, yeah, I'll do Sarah's actually just for the population growth bonus. There we go. And I do get a little bit of a population boost. I mean, a happiness boost. We'll go for Sarah's this time. But I think that's where we're going to leave this one. So overall, you know, I could have done better in that battle, but you know what? I think we did well to get our morale back in that battle, and we have basically crossed off another family member of the Britannians. You know what? My ranks may be thin, but I'm safe in the knowledge that their ranks are getting thin too. You know, I am still eliminating those warlords, and soon I'll have an assassin to make the process a little bit more efficient. In terms of Lugdunum, I'm definitely going to have to try and turn Lugdunum into a stronghold as well, but I think next episode we're definitely going to be having to fight very hard to hold Trier. Unless I could maybe send for reinforcements from Lugdunum, you know, I could send for Hastatio, but at the same time I can't predict if the Gauls will attack. You know, and how long would it take reinforcements to reach the city? That is the other problem. I think that captain could be upon Trier within even one turn. This is at least this could be a 3-turn march we're looking at. I could send the Equites up. Equites do have that. You know what? I'll send the Equites up. Not the War Dogs. All right, 2 Equites. They might do something to help. All right. I'll have them 2 or 3 turns to reach Trier. I'll have them march out and just try and get some reinforcements up there, because that will be a hard battle to fight. There's no way I can sabotage it, no way I can shift it, no way I can get reinforcements up from Italy. We are in a pickle here. However, hopefully in the next episode, you know, you never know, we might get a dash of luck. We might get a new family member who could hopefully, very hopefully, bring things back for us. And, you know, get a new general, get Massilla back, reunite the Julii holdings, take Belgica, so then we have the British subdued for a while, and then we'll focus on taking Gaul. But that's where we're going to leave it for this episode, so I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye!